Great Scott! Welcome back to my channel 80s in Nepal, where I do unboxing videos on different diecast cars and bikes. And in today's video, you already know what I have for you. We have the time machine DeLorean from Back to the Future. This particular car is 32 scale and it's made by Jada. I've been waiting for this car for a long time now, and here it is. Let's unbox it. Alright, 132 scale replica from Back to the Future movie part 1. Let's have a look at how it is, how it looks in real. Let's open this thing up. Kind of tricky a little bit. Wow, there it is. Look at this. Really nice. We have to unscrew this thing. Let's first of all cut the tape over here to break the thing free out of this box. And you have another thing over here. Alright, get it back to safety. And ta-da! We're going to unfold it. Look at this. This is looking amazing. Yeah. Another thing that we need is a screwdriver. Alright. So there it is. Unbox it. Now let's have a closer look at the car, right? This is a very nice replica done by Jada, and in this smaller car version you can see little details over here, like the wires over here, the flux box over here, the flux bands going on around. Alright, and the Tachyon pulse generator over here. Look at this. Alright, this is cool. And the nuclear reactor, not to forget that thing. Alright, and the vents, the reactor cooling vents, they look pretty neat to me. They look really nice and movie accurate. Yeah, those parts, all the parts over there. Look at that. This thing, the out of time, it's written over there. Can you see that? Okay, let me just zoom into it. The number plate, California, out of time. I can see that much over here. It is detailed though. This is from the part 1, the first DeLorean, the DeLorean A, I'm guessing, I'm supposing, I think. Let's see the underneath. Jada Toys, City of Industry, USA, made in China, stuff like that. Alright, so if you guys haven't watched this movie, go watch it. 1985, the movie from 1985. This car is the DeLorean DMC, and in the movie Dr. Brown just converts a regular DMC DeLorean into a time machine, and he adds stuff like this one over here. It should have been painted, but this is not painted. This is called a temporal field igniter, known as flux boxes. Alright, and then the part over here and this part over here, these are temporal field stabilizer, which is the flux bands, right? And this one over here, this thing over here is called a tachyon pulse generator, and this thing is a nuclear reactor, and these are the cooling vents for the nuclear reactor. All right, okay, so this is what it is. Those are the some of the parts that I can just find out, that I know about this car. And then let's just see if we can open the gullwing doors. Let's see if we can remove this thing. All right, okay, there you go. All right, we just unboxed it. We just cut the band that was just keeping the gullwing from opening out. Let's see if it opens. Ta-da! Whoa, look at that. This looks amazing, just like the real DeLorean car. Whoa, look at the interiors. Let's see what we have inside of it. Okay, let me just use a light for it. Okay, let's see what we can see, what we can find in here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So look at that. The steering wheel has the switch, the 3 switches in that. Alright, that is cool. Details in the small car. What else do we see? I can see that. Can you see that? There's a flux capacitor over there. You see that? That is required to flux. The fluxing things, you know, that's the main part in this car that makes the car go to future or to past. Alright, so it's a 2-seater car, and then there are other stuffs over here. Look at this. Pretty detailed, yeah, for a small car like this. I thought it was a scale car. What else can you expect from this small car? Yeah. So just a moment, let me see if there is anything, any details that you can find over here. Do you have okay, can you see that? This thing over here? Yeah, the thing in the middle. That's where you could just enter the time you want to go into the past or future, stuff like that. That's where that's what it is, but it is not seen clearly over here. And is there anything else? Okay, not much. There should have been a clock over there, alarm clock something, but that is not there. It's an extra prop that you might be able to build yourself or put it over there. That's actually detachable in the movie as well, so it's not there. But it would have been really cool if they could just put that thing in there as well. Okay, so this is what it is on DeLorean DMC, the time machine from the movie Back to the Future. So I also am trying to get the 24 scale on this car, the hover mode, and the car from the 3rd movie, stuff like that, you know. Or I might try to get the 18th scale, the bigger scale car as well. Let's see what happens. Let's see how lucky I can get. Okay, so overall this looks really nice. The car is really nice and I really love it. Okay, there we go. Time for us to do a little bit of video shooting. All right. and then it goes into my collection. Ta-da! I might change it, the orientation.